You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Young and the Restless fans, I've got your 2-week spoilers for June 30th through July 11th. We're going to talk about Victor and Adam targeting an enemy for takedown. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, hit that subscribe button. So on Monday, June 30th, we have Devon promising Abby that he is going to personally handle Cain. He is quite angry at how much the man has upset his sister Lily with this whole Dumas stunt and the big reveal. Chancellor joins their chat, and after talking about Dominic, they discuss that Cain says he brought Chance there because someone is trying to kill him. Devon and the others seem to doubt that Cain's really at risk and think this just might be another stunt, another game. Abby jokes about a murder mystery game, which is funny but not funny since Josh Morrow said there is indeed a murder mystery coming at the party in France. Chance doubts anything like that is afoot, and Devon thinks it's just more antics and drama from Cain. Kyle and Diane talk, and she's worried about Audra targeting him. Kyle is, meanwhile, worried about Claire because he can't talk to her, and he knows that Cole's health is getting dicier by the day. Diane is enjoying this time as a family with Kyle and Jack, even though she worries Victor is using Kyle to target Jack again. Kyle assures his mom he will manage Audra, don't worry about it. Damian lets Audra know he has noticed her attention on Kyle and says he's going to be keeping an eye on Audra because he thinks she might hurt his brother Nate, although she denies it. Damian doesn't buy it that this whole thing with Kyle is about a PR stunt, and Audra finally admits to history with Kyle and, of course, with Holden, and now she has to worry about Damian reporting back to Nate. Billy tries to distract Sally with some nookie, but she insists they go home and launch Abbott.com with the Dumas and Cane story. Billy's not going to leave and thinks he can get a bigger story from Cain. Plus, Billy says if Cain is indeed going after Chancellor, he's going to need his help to get it. Sally thinks Billy is just back to the same old about revenge and getting Chancellor away from Victor. And of course, Sally risked a lot. She kind of tossed away her burgeoning fashion career to help Billy launch Abbott.com, and she's bickering with him. Sally tells Billy this is a deal breaker. If he wants her to stick around, he'll sign a document saying Sally gets to run Abbott.com if he's overrunning Chancellor since he can't run both. And Billy tries to insist that this is nothing like what he did to Phyllis, but yes, Sally's not buying it. Lily's mad that Amanda didn't warn her. It was her ex-husband, Cain, doing the masquerade as the mystery man, and Amanda makes excuses, and she will not reveal any of Cain's plans to Lily. But Amanda does ask if Lily would give Cain another chance romantically, and Lily says it's never, ever going to happen. Amanda tries to defend him and insists that Cain changed after Colin died. But Lily thinks Cain is a criminal like his dad and says that he discussed her. So after ditching Amanda, Lily overhears Devon and Chance and Abby talking about Cain, saying he fears he'll be killed. Abby suggests this may be Cain distracting them, and Lily thinks Amanda has the answers they need and they need to shake them out of her. Meanwhile, Amanda is eavesdropping on them from the hidden cameras when she gets a text from Cain saying he is in Genoa City. He's going to be gone for 2 days, and he tells Amanda to keep his guest entertained and distracted. So hopefully they won't notice his absence, but I'm sure they will. Tuesday, July 1st, Billy makes Sally a promise. I wonder if he's going to have Amanda draw up the contract that Sally wants or just jot it down on a cocktail napkin and sign it. Cain is in GC and he meets with Holden at Crimson Lights, and Holden promises Cain nobody suspects anything. And it looks like Holden is acting on Cain's behalf and is the one snapping up all the commercial real estate in town, especially that close to Jabot and Newman Enterprises. Nick wants info from Damian about Cain because he worked for him for years. Nick is, of course, worried that Cain is going to try and snatch Chancellor away from his mom, Nikki. But the bottom line is Damian actually knows less about Cain than the rest of the people at this party because he didn't even know his name or identity. He was just working for him blindly. And if you remember, Cain tried to diss Damian to Lily and said, you can't trust him. He's not who he says, which is kind of ironic coming from him. Wednesday, July 2nd, Phyllis gets some vital info. I wonder if she figures out Cain has snuck out of the chateau. Amanda bickers with Devon. Of course, she's still salty that he cheated with Abby, and Amanda makes it clear she will never betray Cain and give Devon info behind his back. I mean, why would she? Plus, Devon and Abby talk again about this party being a way to distract them while Cain is making some other sort of moves. And over in GC, Cain sees somebody from his past, and I'm wondering if it's Adam or Chelsea because of what happens next. Thursday, July 3rd, Mariah is feeling hopeless. She has split from Tessa. Mariah says it's not safe to tell her wife what she did. Sounds like she broke the law. We'll see if somebody comes for her. Victoria is shocked as Cole tells her and Claire at the hospital in Chicago that they made it just in time to say goodbye because he is dying. Chelsea sees a con artist at work, and it could be Holden or it could be Cain, but Chelsea will definitely recognize a con artist, and this is what is going to have Adam rushing to France. Friday, July 4th is supposed to be a new episode, but just check your DVR, and if for some reason they do an unscheduled preemption, delete it or your Monday episode won't record. So Adam arrives at the Newman train car at the end of the week. He's up at the chateau. Victor is completely stunned to see Adam disheveled and all sweaty when he gets there. And he tells the other Newmans how hard it was to reach them. And he's got critical news that Victor needs to hear right away. Adam's obviously going to share about the big real estate buy-up in GC. And we'll see if he knows that Holden is working with Cain, which is great info for Victor to know. Meanwhile, Nikki is even more afraid she's going to lose Chancellor. Obviously, she's worried Cain's going to find a way to steal it. And Victor manages to outmaneuver Cain at the end of this week. Then the week of July 7th through the 11th, we've got Cain heading back to France sometime late in the week or early the following week after touching base with Holden in Genoa City and taking care of things there. Obviously, Cain's going to go back to France and carry out the other part of his plans, which definitely are distract, deny. Cain may not be happy to find that Adam has made it to France and is telling Victor about what is going on in GC. Victor's plotting his next move after getting this critical info from Adam. Mariah continues to spiral. Claire and Victoria are struggling as Cole's health takes a terrible nosedive and Holden's cover may be blown. Plus, Connor Floyd is exiting as Chancellor within the next couple of weeks, so he may be the one who's the victim of the murder mystery, and he is filming over at Days of Our Lives. He took over Billy Flynn's old role when he came over to take the role of recast Cane Ashby.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.